you certainly are not. Bit of a fight over the bounties, it seems. Jumping is there onto the Wind Ranger. Already finding himself in a bit of trouble here. Zor gonna cop a blood grenade now as well. It's a lot of damage. In fact, they've got a stun coming up in one. So Lu should have the damage, and he does. I say Lu, it is Argus, Jonathan. It's just problem is my game's bugged out, so I've got the pub names going on here, which is very nice.
Very nice. Always good to see a little bit of an extra challenge. Tina getting challenged here as well.
Certainly is, John. He might just be dead. And he is. Argus is going to find a secondary kill here on the Alchemist. That's a perfect start for Argus. And if there's, again, Kara, just no mana to speak of, has to let the Wind Ranger go. Nexus Titans, luckily not losing a secondary hero, though. I hope I haven't jinxed it, John, because top lane, again, they're going to make the jump in. Thana, this time, will go down a second time, in fact. And he just TP'd back to the lane. So it's a bit of a walk of shame situation here for poor old Thana.
Has to work his way back. Solo lane for Zor's not going to feel amazing. At the very least, they are getting that aggression down. But, so they punish Waking Up for jumping a little bit too forward.
Oh, nice shoot from Zor.
But his Blightstone hasn't paid off. Just cops a little bit too much from Kara. And, I don't know. I mean, a 1 to 5 start, again, a little bit rough. When you can land the sticky bombs, it does feel good. Pugna is not the most durable hero in the world. So you can kind of try to zone out that way, although...
Yeah, there may not be too much running this time. Stun does land. Meanwhile, mid lane, RRL does find the Zeus to boot. So both the top and mid lane just being a little bit disastrous here for Nexus Titans. RRL also able to walk away, just looking for a power rune. The Invis is going to be up top. He does have level 2 chains if he wants to chase for this. In fact, his supports are going to be there. Last word committed here from Nature Lover, but he's going to be in danger. And the mid lane gets a little bit worse now for Nexus Titans, as they will lose a support here. At least it is Takara, but a bit more XP to the Timbersaw, just in case. Mind you, this whole time, this Naga Siren has been free farming, so she's doing quite well in terms of keeping up with the Alchemist so far, which is certainly a pretty damn good sign for Nexus Titans. But the bad thing is, she's really the only one having a decent time, and it is a Naga. So, you know, all this farm that she's getting isn't going to amount to much up until you hit that mid to late game. Zor, top lane, going to go down. Of course, we saw Nature Lover in the mid lane drop. Now even Thana's being chased on the techies, just for good measure.
Neutrals with a lot of magic res now as well, so it's not going to be a standing issue for too long. Smoke out from Nexus Titans. Does look like they want to apply pressure down bot here.
Well, Tammy the gangster, like he's been having a pretty damn good game on the Lycan. Completely surrounded, still gets the wolf form off in time, but with the ensnare out, surely they secure the kill. And it does cost them quite a bit in terms of the spell usage. And look at this shot. They've almost got the Zeus down. Kara, he's forced to decrepify a TP away, but the cancel is there. So he will drop. A nice couple of pickups here from Nexus Titans. Top lane though, guess what? Zor's being picked off again. E available, and sadly it may not matter. The chase is still going. Shackle out again. Wake Me Up, still chasing. However, now with the focus fire, the power shot, Wake Me Up should surely die, but he's still got the backup incoming here from Argus as they land another stun out. Zor's gonna die.
Oh, come on, you're dead already.
Oh, that's upsetting. And now Nature Lover. Run, sir. It's not safe. Big TP's incoming. That's a lot of damage coming in from the mines. RRL maybe getting a bit too excited. He is going to drop. I love that mine place from Thana. He had it really on point.
Yeah.
But we've seen multiple teams. Like they're more than happy to sacrifice the support. And Thana's already prepped for it, just in case the jump is going to be there from Wake Me Up. And he actually decides not to go for it, but he maybe should have, because now the jump is in. The life drain is out. Thana somehow is going to be the one to go down. They do lose Wake Me Up now. In the meantime, Nature Lover being controlled up will drop as well to Italiano Gangster. They've even got our Zeus to drop. Desperate will go down. 3 for the price of 1. And sure, he has not got Boundless. He's already committed that. Waking Up still going very far forward, trying to set up a kill here, but they've got to save him. They'll start up the illusions just to ensure that they do not lose that support Monkey King. Of course, Kara is going to be there with the life train to keep the MK alive. Top lane, however, looks like they are going to find Italiano Gangster. Here comes RRL to try and find some trades for himself. There is a lot of magical damage here. He does have to be a little bit cautious. Does have to pipe up those, so feeling a little bit safer. We'll go back after Thana. That's one down. But now he's out of mana. That'll force him to back off. And still a decent win for Nexus Titans.
Yeah, desperate on the road to build up. Has that Phylactery Kaya we were talking about, going straight for the E-Blade. Should still have to be a little bit careful here.
Yeah, desperate. They're going to try and save with the Global Silence. Desperate, though. He's already committed the Heavenly Jump, so he's not a very mobile Zeus at the moment. So he just tries to take Kara down before he goes down, but it is not going to pan out. Kara will survive. Meanwhile, RRL is just diving for even more now as Nature Lover gets caught and just gets destroyed by Italiano Gangster. Oh, they've even found a double damage rune for themselves. They do want it.
The Mantis not too far off. Smoke play out from both sides now.
Oh, they're going to run into each other to boot. Kara, he might be the one to get caught, but Wake Me Up breaks the whole smoke on the Radiant side as Kara still surely does drop, but he has the Glimmer Cape. Gonna buy him some time. Blast off, Shackle Shot, everything committed to ensure the man dies. And now Wake Me Up. Getting caught with his pants down, he'll try to go for a kill attempt on someone, but it's not gonna work. Two supports dropping as they continue for the fight. RRL making the jump in, barely misses out on the Wind Ranger. Thana will go down, however. That's one support down, but it seems like they are forced to back off. Still a bit of... Probably the Gangster going to run right into the Naga Siren. Kiritsugu now running into RRL. Thana on the run again. Wake Me Up will jump in. Global Silencer is going to be very, very nice here from Nexus Titans. They'll be able to turn this team fight by the looks of it. So they've got one down. RRL in trouble, is not going to drop yet, but the Spirit Vessel's still going, but he has the pipe. He'll make it out, barely avoiding the power shot as well. Kara will glimmer. Kara will run. He does have some one charges to boot, so oh, a nice shackle. It's going to latch. No getting up for him, but here comes Italiano Gangster with the wolf form. They jump in. That's one down. That's your Wind Ranger. Nature Lover now. Being caught out. He'll go down. So they do find two. Still, Nexus Titans seem to be finding the better end of these trades.
Pacing, keep up that with the jumps in that we're seeing from RL and Italiano. You're also scaling up pretty nicely and Waking Up, Desperate.
Yeah, being caught. Stun is going to be the longest duration you could ask for. And he could try for the Heavenly Jump. He'll try for the Ethereal Blade. It's actually buying him a bit of time, but the Radiance is going to burn. This poor old Nature Lover showed up to try and help his core. He's going to die for this. Now, even Kara now chasing down Zor in case he could get it to Crepify. Not going to quite be the case, but they can move on to the bottom tier 2, the top side. They're going to see the Naga. RRL will realize it is the right one and keep the vision up. Thing is, there is a Song TP available. Meanwhile, mid lane, Zor has also been caught out on the Wind Ranger. He'll try to Wind Run away, but they've got the control. So Zor will drop. RRL, has he gone too far? It doesn't seem like it. Now the Alchemist is here. Song and Global Silence both committed. TP away should be successful, and it will be. As mid lane, apparently we've lost 3 targets. Well, what the hell happened?
They get run down a little bit.
The TP is going to be just fine. Instead, they'll try to go after Kiritsugu. Again, no Song available for another 15 seconds. They do ensnare him up. Rod of Atos out. There's your Boundless Strike as well. It seems like Kiritsugu may have gone a bit too far. The chase still ongoing. They need more damage though. Chakram's going to land. They've got the Naga. No buyback available. That's a problem. Luckily, they cannot go high ground yet. Like Thana still sticking around as they're diving the high ground anyway. Zor gets caught out by the stun of the Alchemist, and it seems like they'll have barely enough. Wake Me Up still going after the Zeus. Desperate, might actually just die, but the Chakram's not enough. Oh, had he left it for a split second, it may have done it. And now Zor, a great shackle fighting too, but the life drain. Wake Me Up will survive for another day, but now they're in the minefield side. Techie's... How do you miss that power?
That's sick.
Hold on a minute. Here they go again. Stun out onto Zor. The Wind Ranger is gone. Onto Moore they go. Desperate. Trying to run. Boundless Strike is there. That'll be another. Desperate is down. No buybacks available on either core. And suddenly they are just diving. They are still going. My goodness, Argus. He won't even look at nature level when he dies.
Oh, God. The Bloodthorn more than enough. Tana.
Bye-bye, Tana.
All right. That was, well, quite the series of events there, Mike. I didn't realize Tana rushed the Ags.
However, speaking of that arc, they have found him with the Thunder God's Wrath. Chemical Rage up in 10 seconds. Zor, not going to survive long enough, I don't think, to see that. Chases on from Italian Gangster. Windrun committed. They're actually going to leave him for a bit to look after Nature Lover. And why not? RL still chasing them down past the tier 3 tower. And it seems like he's going to get out. RL now the one in danger. RRL, Lotus Orb going to save his life for now, but he's been global silenced up, and with the Spirit Vessel out, he's going to drop. The Ravens may be having a bit too much fun.
You're definitely having a bit too much there. You're not going to randomly eat it in lane, Mike.
Hold on a minute, John. Mid lane, Zor. Word of Atos out into the Wind Ranger. Another Word of Atos out. Silencer being caught out here by the Boundless Strike. In comes Italian Gangster. That's one being destroyed. That's a second being destroyed. Zor going down. There's your song being committed here by Anaga Siren. Now tier 3 tower at least should drop, but Chemical Rage will wear out. Wukong's command down onto the Naga Siren. Looks like they have found at least Kiritsugu. That's the big target they really wanted. Kiritsugu is still running though. Thana jumps in to sacrifice his own life. Will go down. Gets the minefield down as well. And it seems like it's actually doing quite a bit of work here. The shackle shot onto 2 is out from Zor. Argus somehow still alive, still able to get out with the Chemical Rage, as now the turnaround is there once again. Zor being Atos up. Jump in is there. Zor is down. Looks like Thana should go down as well. Though Argus will not dive any longer, so maybe not. In fact, Argus, when he's taken through all this damage, keep in mind he still has a secondary life. They have not dealt with the first one so far. So there it goes. He's finally down, but Zor has also died back. It's RRL now. Thana being stunned up. Nature Lover's gone. There's your Midrax finally going down here between these two. Do they want to keep going? They need a creep one.
Yeah.
We go again. They'll get rid of Thana. No buyback on him either. Nullify now out. Onto the Zeus. So desperate. Trying to get out desperately, but is not going to be able to get it done. Onto the Naga Siren. Final target to take down Kiritsugu. At least we'll find Kara before he does go down. But that's about it. No buyback available. It may as well be a GG call to come out, and there you go. Thana's called it. Game 1 will go the way of Ravens. Nexus Titans sadly unable to find a victory here in Game 1. Though a nice attempt, at least. Like, the game does last 38 minutes.
And we see puck doesn't the puck doesn't crush lanes. It should be able to farm up steadily, but it shouldn't be able to shut down RRL. If it does hit level 6 faster, that's where the kill threat comes out, but beyond that, it's just a steady farm lane.
It certainly is. That bottom lane, there's a bit of a dive going on. Zor's going to go down. Argus able to pick up the kill. Argus, though, dropping quite low, but does de-aggro the tier 1 tower. Meanwhile, Thana, cops are possible. He's going to be able to pick up the Wisdom Rune at least, so he gets away with that. Does commit all his leap charges to try and get out of this situation and does make it. Meanwhile, Argus, he's going for a pretty deep dive in. Arrow is not going to land. That is unfortunate. Blood Grenade is going to hit Argus, and now the rotation from Desperate. Oh, but he misses the coil. Whoopsie daisies. Misses out on the extra kill in Kara. Because at least he ends up getting the kill onto the TA as top lane. The Morphling going to go down. Kiritsugu. They try to go past the tier 1 to get Wake Me Up. Eventually, RRL just makes the exact same rotation as the puck and very patient. Dream Call is now up, so that should help them try to go for this kill. Can just dive the tier 1 tower. There's your Dream Coil. RRL making it very hard, though, just sticking around that creep wave. Arrow's going to hit a creep. Silence is there, but they don't have the damage. Wake Me Up. Now going to TP in to help out, so RRL does secure a kill. Desperate is still trying, but he needs to be very cautious, though RRL has dived in without mana. But the Fairy Fire, still Blood Grenade, and the Silence going to ensure he does go down. So in the end, the Storm does overextend and does end up giving his life away.
So he's dropping a little bit low. It is still an important kill to find. I think the RL is the hero you want to slow down, for sure. As the Storm, when it can get off uncontrolled, it's
top lane.
Sulu.
Yeah, he gets the Strength Morph off in time, but RRL can still chase. He'll go after Thana. Go for the easier pickoff. Get something for your time. Meanwhile, bottom, Zor again just not having a game. As an axe spammer myself, John, this is one of those.
Storm, but not too far behind the puck, although it's a decent enough lead from Desperate. And he is shoving in mid, just really no contestation. Again, no control from the side of Raven, so a pretty free time for Desperate to just do what he wants here.
Bottom lane, Argus. He's just going at it. Zor is down. How much can Argus get out of this? It was a 1v3, now a 1v2. Desperate, dropping low himself. They actually can't deal with the TA. Now Thana comes in to ensure they can get the kill. All right, they'll get him eventually, but my God. That was tough. They're not going to find each other. Zor, top lane. This guy might get caught again. He's in that farm, that safe farming spot to boot, which is the real upsetting part here for Zor, is he just can't catch a break. Call is there onto RRL, but he's got plenty of mana plus a DD rune. So there's really no escape from the Storm. He will go down. Rotations are now here. We'll try to start with Italiano Gangster. A lot of damage has been dealt. In fact, Nature Lover will get the job done. But they cannot continue the fight underneath the tombstone as RRL. He'll just keep going. He's found the edge. Maybe not so much the puck. So again, he is quite low on mana. But it's still a successful exchange of lives here between Ravens and Nexus Titans, at least for Ravens. And Zor, I mean, I don't think it's his fault this game's gone so badly for him on the Axe. You know, the laning stage was just horrific to have to try and play for him. And it's only getting... Oh, John, look at this. They're stalking him. The Kiritsugu goes down in the meantime, but who cares about that? Somebody help Zor. And this is upsetting me now, John.
He got dunked. He got dunked.
He dunked himself. He's forced to back his way out of there. Kara's actually still chasing a little bit longer. Italiano Gangster has Mana Void up in 4 seconds, so the puck is playing with fire now. Jump is there. Italiano Gangster just needs the R. Can't get in range for it. Ward's down. They're playing with fire again, and Desperate's gone. Oh, he dies on the AM, but it won't matter. Very nice from Kara to put the ward down. Meanwhile,
Everyone's got caught the short end of the stick, and Zor is that player right now, unfortunately. He's having a rough start, and he's eventually going to get this blink up at the very least, so he'll have the blink call ready at some point.
bye-bye, Zor. At some point, John, is the key words there, I think. Argus, though, has gone very far forward. He sets up a nice kill for his team. So, yeah, he dies on the Axe, but who gives a crap about that? He just basically secured Argus's life.
Scary. Although,
Topside Zor does get a call off onto 2. This could be a great setup here for his team. Argus proving to be a little bit too tanky though, so Zor might just be going down. Mech will save for now, but not for long, I don't think. Though Zor has been left alone, but never mind. Wake Me Up will take it. Mid lane, the dive into the T2 tower. They'll find a third and Thana. The Nexus Titans, I mean, yeah, you still have a Morphling you can try to rely on, but that's against the position.
As you mentioned there, going for the Yasha into the Manta. The M's going to be a really big issue melting mana here.
Nature Lover. Jump is there onto the edge. Zip forward. Is out. RRL not able to pick off Nature Lover. In fact, Zor with a very nice call into the Blade Mail. They might have RRL here and they will. The Storm is down. Kara also getting caught on the Undying, trying to buy as much time for himself as he possibly can, but not going to be anywhere near enough. So a successful fight now for Nexus Titans. So big dive was there from Ravens. Titans more time to be able to find a way back into this game, as they are going to go for a 4-man smoke now, running right towards Kiritsugu, but no, mid lane. They have found the TA. This could be the first life to go down. RL in the backside going to jump the supports immediately onto the Mirana. Moonlight Shadow was popped preemptively though, so they do have the Imbius to play with. Meanwhile, Wake Me Up does go down, but they still are yet to lose anyone on Nexus Titans, as RRL is going to get dream called up on the Storm. Another call from Zor, going to hold down RRL, and he's gone. A great fight from Nexus Titans off the back of the blink of Zor. And, well, for Ravens, they've got to find another time to fight, it seems, because they've lost the Aegis.
They lost the Aegis. They don't group up for that fight. And Italiano's just off farming. Doesn't really manage to contribute. At least they find Mirana to make up, but it doesn't quite compensate for that entire chain of events yet. Inside of Ravens, and have to clean it up. Giving these openings out to Nexus Titans means they could play a game 3 here. And who knows what happens in a game 3 in any DPC. It can go either way. I know, like, Italiano's got to step it up. He is coming in now.
He certainly is. The puck will get caught. That's a great kill. Desperate down. They can move on to the Ench now. Nature Lover. I mean, he's a tanky boy with the Untouchable. Has the Nature's attendance as well. Is it going to make the difference? Well, certainly not. It's very clear the stronger team still seems to be Ravens, even just based off the draft. RL now top lane going to zip in onto Kiritsugu. It's really trying to drag this out as long as possible here onto the Morph. Lincoln's is now broken. RL still slowing him up. And with the silence out from Wake Me Up, that's going to be another kill. Another huge kill. In fact, Argus will take the Morphling. And it seemed like
Lincoln's break for that Morphling, so it can be a little bit rough trying to get that Orchid off. But just instant control might be more than enough for the burst damage coming out here on Argus. Look for more.
Nature Lover copying the brunt of this damage here from Argus. Their call is nice, but the Vortex from RL's even better. He found 2 targets. They've got the puck as well. Zor to go down as a 4th. Thana trying to run, but the Mana Void stun is out from Italiano Gangster. Full team wipe for Ravens. And off we go onto the high ground.
Desperate chasing.
Kara? Yeah, they got the Undying, but there's still a tier 1 tower to TP to. So Kara's not going to be alone here. Argus is already waiting in the wake. Wake Me Up shows up. So does Italiano Gangster, blinking right in onto Desperate, who's been silenced up. Zor is there, but a huge vortex in from RRL. Oh, they are just melting. Nature Lover, run! Oh, it's not safe. Just Ags on the Storm making life so hard. There's only one left. It is Kiritsugu. The chase is on. He'll at least have the AM. Find Kara. Zor actually misses the call onto the Undying. Meanwhile, the puck was caught out. Desperate to get out of this one because he's 1 hit away from dying. He'll barely make it out with the blink. Meanwhile, the crap allies on his own tombstone, Kara, trying to survive himself. Zararel again in with the Vortex, already fighting 1. Now the double Vortex, fighting the Morphling. Kiritsugu, get out of there. He'll barely make it. Zor in the meantime also needs to escape.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jump in from Argus. Shreds 1. Shreds another. Some very nice crits here from Argus.
I'll give them a drubbing they'll not
2 down without
Side
buyback.
of Ravens are backing off anytime soon. Refresh ready on RRL. Double Vortex on hand once more.
We go again, Kuritsugu jumped, silenced immediately, just everything being thrown, and now the Vortex out from RRL into the double Vortex! Oh boy! It is as good as over, I think, here, Jonathan.
Oh, RRL.
Megas are up, RRL, he might die, but they've got the Megas, they're happy. Nexus Titans have not called it yet, they might just keep going. But Ravens, they are not backing off. There goes Zor. The axe is down. Desperate trying to jump in. Kiritsugu just trying to deal with the tombstone. Does get rid of it. Jump in again from Italiano Gangster on the off lane AM. Kiritsugu with the chase. Italiano should be just fine. Meanwhile, the T4 towers have been focused here by the TA. Argus just manning up, takes down Zor, should drop surely, but has the Aegis. In fact, he will go down, but look at the damage he's dealt. That's it, GG well played his call. Desperate has seen enough. And they're just diving fountain now. Kiritsugu can't even survive this, I don't think. It seems like they'll give up on the chase. He will make it in the end, but GG is there. Ravens, a 2-0 victory here over Nexus Titans. Happy faces.